here. This is my first time in Red Bank, and Red Bank's a very nice city. I feel like you can tell when you're in a nice little city when there's all these ethnic restaurants, and there's no one of those ethnicities around you. You're looking around, you're like, alright, we got the Ethiopian place, got the Indian place, ooh, Asian fusion. Okay, got all white people and the black guy in the Cosby sweater. I'm good. You know, if you're walking around, you're like, tortillas y huevos, tortillas y huevos, tortillas y huevos. Your watch, wallet, and pants are already gone. Anyway, so my 11-year-old sister wants her own Facebook account. An 11-year-old with a Facebook account, her status might as well be, please, come molest me. My address is 1900 Irresponsible Parent Way. Apparently she talks like the guy from Movie Phone. I don't know what that's about. My thing against Facebook is that Facebook just made it way too easy to be the creepiest person you know. You know what I mean? Like, you used to take effort to be that creepy. You used to have to, like, sneak through bushes, climb trees. Hell, you had to be in shape. Right? Now you can just sit in your fat ass, like, what's she up to? Awesome. You know? I think we'd all realize how creepy Facebook actually is if for one day real life were like Facebook. Right? You know what I mean? You wake up from a party and you're like, oh, fuck, man. You look at the walls and there's pictures of all the dumb shit you did just plastered everywhere, right? Like, who was I making out with? Is that a dude? You walk outside and some chubby girl you were flirting with just comes up and pokes you. What do? You just stand there and you gotta poke her back, right? You want to be rude about that. Dan knows what I'm talking about.
Thanks.
Eddie. Not a problem. Take what I can get. You come back home, you find some guy you went to high school with just flipping through one of your photo albums, you know, he's like, looks like they had fun. Thumbs up on that one. Right? I don't know. Facebook is creepy. So, my girlfriend's grandma was telling us this really touching story last weekend. She told us she went to her late husband's grave. She brought flowers. She said as she put the flowers on the ground, something amazing happened. The flowers bloomed. She's like, it's a miracle. It's like he's trying to talk to me. And my first thought was, wow, Grandma's full of shit. Like, what? Grandma's full of shit? Like, who am I to be so jaded at age 23 that I think, you know, Grandma can't have her flowers bloom on the ground, right? But I don't know, religion and belief has always been a weird thing for me. Like, my parents, my mom's Jewish, my dad's Catholic. So, according to the Jewish faith, I was born Jewish, destined to be among God's chosen people and to eat tasteless flat bread for a really long time. But then I was baptized Catholic, and according to the Catholics, I'm a member of God's forgiven and saved people, who are coincidentally also destined to eat flat, tasteless bread. Right? Things only got weirder for me in school. I went to a Catholic school. Right? And one day the teacher told us, if you weren't baptized, you're going to hell. I was like, oh my God. I ran home. Mom, are you going to hell? She's like, why am I going to hell? It's like, the teacher said if you're not baptized, you're going to hell. She's like, I can't go to hell. What do you mean you can't go to hell? Jews don't believe in hell. What? You know what I mean? That's where they started losing me, is all these rules. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, Tom, do you believe in Jesus? I'm like, yeah, I believe in Jesus. I could even say, maybe, you know, a good moral leader. I'd say he existed. Do you believe Jesus was the Son of God? I mean, I guess we're all children of God in a sense, right? You know, I mean, do you believe that Jesus was fully divine and fully human and part of a Trinity with God the Father and the Holy Spirit? What? Are you serious? You know what I mean? Because, like, growing up, I'd hear stories from the Bible. I always thought, you know, Jesus seemed like a decent guy. He's saying good things, like, love your neighbor. That sounds good. Don't kill your neighbor. Makes sense, you know. Don't judge your neighbor, right? All this neighbor talk, it kind of sounds like Mr. Rogers. Minus the creepy sweater. I don't know. Add the sandals. But yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know what I believe, but I've always just wanted to be a good person. You know what I mean? Like, oh, thank you. Thank you. One woman likes a nice guy, right? Okay. But anyway, like I always wanted my life to be like those Foundation for a Better Life commercials. Like I'm helping some old lady cross the street, and some on-screen text pops up. Patience, pass it along, right? I mean, now I drive up to work every day on the turnpike. It's more like complacency. Get used to it. Right? Because I have one of the most agonizing jobs. I work in customer service for an online stockbroker. Okay? And to be a good person, you have to like people. But in customer service, I really just have started to hate people. Like, I don't even know you, sir, but I just look at you and I hate you. I really do. And I don't even know you. You're probably a decent guy. But the problem is, at work, I only deal with the dumbest of the dumb people. Only the dumbest of the dumb call me up. You know what I mean? I get the people who are online and are like, what's this flashy pop-up here? Oh, gadzooks, I am the 1 millionth customer again. I'm gonna get me a free Xbox 360. What do they want? Oh, my credit card number? Hell, I'd give my left nut for an Xbox 360. Right? I get those people. And that is why I hate you, sir, because you're that person to me. Free Xbox, awesome. I don't know. I have this one customer, an old lady. Sounds like she's been smoking about 30 cartons of cigarettes every day for the past 250 years. You know what I mean? Just disgusting. She calls me up. It's like, hello, client services. How can I help you? Hello. Have you serviced any clients today? Like, oh my God, Mrs. Johnson, please stop calling me. This is really inappropriate. Well, sexy. I was just wondering if you could check out my positions. Mrs. Johnson, you don't even have any stocks right now. You don't have any positions. I wasn't talking about those positions, sexy. Check your email. All right, I'll check your email. Oh my God! Oh. Can you even still bend that way? Oh, I certainly can, you naughty boy. You're making my depends wet over here. Oh my God, Miss Johnson, I have to end this conversation. I'll call you after work, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around this long. My name's Tom Barrett.
Tom Barrett! Tom Barrett!